When I was a baby, my dad found our first family cat under the hood of his work truck. He thought he was going crazy, but heard meows and popped the hood. There was a beautiful calico girl under the hood. We named her Gogo, all I could say, Lo, and she lived to be 22 years old, the sweetest girl in the world. Last August, right before Labor Day, I was taking my daily stroll around my office at about 1 p.m. I saw a little kitty rolling in the yard of one of the houses. I couldn't tell if the cat was theirs, but just hanging outside at first. A couple of houses down, there was a lady on the front porch who asked me about the cat. She said she had never seen it before and that she thought it was dumped there overnight. She actually gave me a cat carrier she had. I went back over to the house and scooped Kitty up. Next day we went to the vet, no chip, no worms, no fleas. We got him neutered pretty soon and named him Carl. He is the sweetest little flame point Siamese kitty ever.
They say you don't choose your cat chooses you. Here are stories from Reddit on how people found their cats. She showed up on the porch as a kitten one day in the fall of 2012. She never left.
My neighbor sent his two cute little girls with a tiny kitten to my door. They said, "Please take him, we are afraid a dog will eat him." Uneaten Frankie showed up in our backyard when he was about 6 months old. Look at that blip.
Came home one day and there was a cat on my porch. Started feeding her. She lived outside for about 2 months and then finally came in. That was 6 years ago. She brought me a rat last week. She moved into our apartment courtyard at the end of July, starving and emaciated, and meowed, head-butted and purred her way into our hearts. Ah,
Heard a distant meow in the Walmart parking lot. Followed it to a car. Upon further inspection, realized she was trapped in the wheel well. Walked through Walmart asking who owned the car. Found the car owner. He took it apart until he could see her trapped inside of a pipe. My hands were smaller, so I scooped her out with my fingers like a doctor birding a baby. Yeah, or the graphic why. She tumbled out into my hands, and I've had her ever since. We were throwing a Halloween party for my friend's veterinary practice, and this fully intact little orange boy walked in when we opened the door for our guest. He proceeded to say hello to everyone, and sat so nicely for us as we trimmed his nails. We got him fixed the next day, and even if we leave the door open, he refuses to leave.
why would he leave? You gave him a free spa. Got this girl at a distribution center. I went looking for a kitten and played with a couple, then I saw her. She was 7 and the shelter said she would end up being there for a long time because no one wants an older cat. Ah, that's sad. People would ask about her till they heard her age. Long story short, she's been with me for over 5 years and living her best life. Although she's not thrilled with her diet. I mean, you can never give your cat enough food. They just keep eating.
The lead HVAC tech came into the office and said, "Anyone want a cat?" I immediately was like, "So much," and I went down and met Tater. Our first meeting, his fur was a mess and he refused to leave the shop because he did not like being outside.
If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching and for the recent support on all the videos. I love you guys so much. Also, if you're planning on buying a cat, I have a list of Amazon links of the products that you would need to keep the cat. And if you want to use those links, use them. It would help my channel a lot. Thank you and bye bye.